Alrighty, welcome on into game number 5, the last game before All-Star break. Thank you all for voting for your All-Stars. The list is on screen here. Myself made it, Blake Nielsen made it, Campbell Whitford made it, Sonny Joseph made it, Green made it, Bryce Neal made it, Malman 30 made it, and of course Mason Sack made it. All the Trojans players made it, so congrats to the Trojans. And the fan base for voting. We are now on Twitch as well. Getting all the info out of the way real quick. We are on Twitch, ran by substitute today, Blake Nielsen. Today's gonna be a good one. We got the Hornets, Blake Nielsen, Chase Hummeldorf, and Mason Sack taking on Campbell Whitford's Brooklyn Bulls in their season debut today. Him, Jamie Carlisi, and Wyatt Joseph will all be here. Big man's right there. The Brooklyn Bulls have not played a game yet, so we will see today how the team looks for this season. They did get late put on the schedule, game 5. They do have 3 games after All-Star break. The rest of the teams have 2, and the Hornets have 1 since they would be a 3rd game today. Brooklyn Bulls looking for their first win. Cam Whitford gonna fight with his team today. The Hornets looking to stay undefeated with a sub-team today. As we said, Liam Newland did not make it. The captain could not make it today. So see how that affects the Hornets. Hornets taking on the Bulls today. See how it goes. Welcome on into JML Sports game number 5 of our 2025 baseball season. The Houston Hornets taking on the Brooklyn Bulls, and the Brooklyn Bulls opening day today. Campbell Whitford will look to lead his team to a 1-0 start right before All-Star break. Next game on our channel will be the Home Run Derby. Contestants are not yet released, but the All-Star game has been. Make sure you check out our social medias to get early access to knowing who's in that. We'll see today. The Bulls can take on the undefeated Hornets, or if the Hornets are just unbeatable. Alrighty, so Jamie Carlisi on the bump for the Bulls. Chase Hummeldorf will lead off for his Hornets. It's hit to Wyatt. Wyatt fields it. And they got him at first. Chase will be out. And that will be 1 out, and Campbell is hyped. So the Bulls be productive on the first batter with 1 out. It will be Mason Sack. He'll hit it, foul. So with 1 strike, Mason steps back in. And he hits him. Mason's taking the free bag. So Blake Nielsen up in a front runner spot for MVP. And I do not know what that swing was. I think he thought it was going to be a lot faster than that and just took an axe hack. Not an impressive swing by Blake. Ball from Jamie. So 1-1 to Blake. And dude is just whiffing right now. So the count is 1-2 after a foul ball. Could not tell, but Michael, the referee. Jeez, and Blake Nielsen just looking like a troll. And he was in talks of front runner for MVP as well. So Mason Sack back up, or never mind, Chase Hummeldorf, that's on me. He'll take ball 1. Well, Stevie D3 walks him here. And it'll be ball 4. 4 straight, and that puts 2 base runners on now. So 2 on, 2 out for Mason Sack. Ball 1. 5 straight balls from Jamie. That's a foul ball. Jamie making productivity of the behind the back pitch there. And that'll be 1-1. 2-1 to Mason Sack. Bulls trying to get out of a scoreless first. That one hits him right in the face. He will walk. That'll bring up Blake Nielsen with bases loaded. So Blake Nielsen back up. Bases loaded. Is it fair? Wyatt will have Mason out at 3rd, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning.
Mason, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That'll do it. The Bulls put up a 0, an impressive 0 from the Brooklyn Bulls. Chase Hummeldorf will be on the bump first for the Houston Hornets. Wyatt Joseph will lead off. All right, so Wyatt Joseph will lead off for the Brooklyn Bulls in their debut. Chase Hummeldorf on the bump. First pitch from Chase is at Wyatt's head. Blake encouraging Chase to just throw it in there.
A few moments later.
It's up and dropped by Mason Sack. It's through the fence for a double. And the sun is the Hornets' enemy at the moment. That one gets through for a double for Wyatt Joseph. Jamie Carlisi up. That'll be strike one to Jamie. It's hit. That one will be fair. And the miscue. A run will score and it gets through for 2. Jamie Carlisi with the RBI ground rule double. Communication error at first base allowed the ball to squeak right on through. And the Bulls take a lead 1-0 over the Hornets. Campbell Whitford, I'm not going to, ride him like he rides me whenever I go up to bat. But he is up and he has a good chance to do something big here. I've seen him in warm-ups and in practice. His twig swings. He swings it. When he swings it, it's moving. So we'll see what he can do here. And it's a hit! And he's safe! Oh my gosh! What a slide by Jamie! The biggest swim that we've seen in Campbell Whitford is safe at first. That slide is going in top 10. Top 10 plays of the season. Candidate is marked by Jamie Carlisi. What a swim move. So, nobody out, runners in the corners, and it's a ball. So, 2 balls, no strikes. It's up, and that'll be the first hit. He's out! Campbell is out, but a run will score. He gets dirty.
It went under the fence.
It went under the fence. It'll be a dead ball, though, so Wyatt will stay at first. A run does score, though, on Campbell Whitford's slide.
Review that play.
Campbell wants a review, and we can challenge it. We will see. After further review, Campbell's safe at second. Campbell Whitford will be safe at second base. After looking at the camera angle, it was obvious he was safe.
Come on!
My angle was bad from here. I had him out, but the camera had inconclusive evidence that he was over the bag. So the score is 2-0 still. No outs still now after the call was overturned. Jamie Carlisi will be up. All right, so first and second, Jamie Carlisi with a chance to do even more damage. Swing and a big miss. 1-2 to Jamie. He digs in. Chase delivers. Swing and a miss. It'll be the first out of the inning. First and second, 1 out.
We need to hear. That's a ball.
You want to do that? You want to do that? You want to do? Hey, you want to be dirty? Hey, you want to be dirty?
Campbell Whitford meaning business. It's up and it's down. Campbell Whitford with a base hit. 1 will score, and he'll be safe. Campbell Whitford shuts Chase down. 3-0, and runners are on the corners. Oh my goodness. So there'll be warm-ups. Mason Sack will come in for Chase Hummeldorf after he gave up 3 and got 1 out. So Mason Sack will take over on the bump, facing Wyatt Joseph. Runners on the corners, Campbell Whitford sliding in dirty. Bulls really getting dirty today. And he'll be out. A tip in the zone. So 2 outs and a big moment for Jamie here. He could crack this game wide open.
Let's go!
Ball 1. Jamie Carlisi with 2 strikes and a big opportunity here. We'll see what he does. And he strikes him out. 3 outs, but the Bulls put up 3 runs on the first inning. And we will see Wyatt Josick come to the mound now for the Brooklyn Bulls. Wyatt Josick will take over on the bump for Jamie Carlisi and is likely to close out the rest of this game. All right, so Wyatt Josick in his season debut on the bump. Throw ball 1 to Chase. Swing and a miss. Full count pitch. Ball 4. Base runner's on. So it'll be Mason Sack.
Let's go, Wyatt.
With a man on, nobody out. Strike 1 to Mason. Oh, 1 to Mason. And he's out. He tips in the zone, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So it'll be Blake Nielsen up. He's 0 for 2 today. After looking really solid at Shangri-La with the War Eagles. We'll see if it finds its way out here. Strike 1 to Blake. So it's 0-1 to Blake. And he hits it up the middle. Jamie will get the out, and he is safe at first.
Wait, am I correct? That's interference.
So 2 outs after a failed challenge on interference. There was no chance that it affected the play, so that's strike 1. Chase could put the Hornets on the board here with a bomb. Make this game real close. We'll see if he can do it. And he swings and misses. 0-2. And he gets chased, a tip in the zone. 3 outs, and the Hornets are gonna have to go shut the Bulls down. Scoreless on the Hornets side through 2. Bulls come up, bottom second. We'll see if they stay hot. So it's the bottom of the second. Brooklyn Bulls looking to add on to their extended lead, 3-0. See if Cam Woodford can be the guy to get it going. So there's a full count to number 0, Campbell Woodford. And he can start a rally here for his Brooklyn Bulls. A pre-full count prayer from the big man. And it'll be ball 4. So it'll be Wyatt Josick taking on Mason Sack. Swing and a miss. Another full count for Mason Sack to take care of. It'll be Wyatt Josick looking to reach base with Campbell Woodford. And he hits a ground ball as Chase called it. Safe at second and safe at first. Campbell running through the fence like an idiot, but he'll be safe at second. And 2 runners are on for Jamie Carlisi. A weak ground ball from Wyatt will allow him to be safely on alongside Campbell Woodford. So Jamie Carlisi swings at a ball that hits him.
Why did you switch for me?
He doesn't know why he swung at it.
Did it hit him?
It did hit him. He swung at a ball that hit him.
You distracted me, bro.
And he tips in the zone. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Jamie, go on.
That'll be Campbell Woodford up with 2 men on. And he is sort of red hot. So Campbell Whitford will come up with 2 men on and 1 out.
Oh my gosh, you're so scary.
We will see what Campbell Whitford plans to do here. 2 runners on could be huge.
Come on, Campbell, up the
If
middle.
he could poke 1 out into the field here. And he fouls it off.
All right, Campbell.
So the big man with no strikes and a ball. And he'll tip in the zone. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. It'll bring Wyatt Joseph up. So it'll bring up Wyatt Joseph now. He's got a big opportunity to do something here with men on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And that'll be ball 4. The bases will be loaded and it'll be Jamie Carlisi. Hornets harassing Jamie. And they hit him, and that'll be a run. A run walked in. After they harassed him, they walked him in. And that'll be 4-0. And it'll bring the big man, Cam, up to the plate.
Bases loaded, right?
So the big man will walk up to the plate. And he's facing bases loaded with 2 outs. He gets a hit up the middle. And it's down. 1 scores, 2 will score, and Campbell Whitford knocks 2 runs in. It'll be 6-0 with a man on first and second. So 2-0 to Wyatt, first and second. That hits him. Bases will be back loaded, and it'll be Jamie Carlisi again with another big opportunity. Blake Nielsen taking over for Mason Sack here in the 2nd inning.
Come on, Strippers, bro. Come on. Bro, come on.
Ball 1. So a big opportunity still for the Bulls. That'll be 2-0. And that's ball 4. 7-0.
What?
And the Bulls on a merry-go-round. All right, so it's Campbell Whitford with the bases loaded. The Bulls can only score, I believe, 1 more this inning before they hit the limit. That'll be strike 1 to Campbell. Campbell Whitford, a statue. See what he does here. That one hits him, and that'll be the max runs for the inning. It'll be 8-0. And the Hornets threw the Bulls on a merry-go-round and said, take it. All right, so Mason Sack will dig in. They need 8 to keep this game alive. And that's not gonna help. That'll be 1 out. And
2 more.
the Bulls need 2 more outs to take their first game.
Get these team out of here.
That's a W.
Get them out of here.
And it is a fair ball off the beast.
Here.
Jamie will throw it, and he will be safe at first. So Chase will step in, down by 8, throwing on a backwards hat, doing some...
Copying me.
Blake Nielsen on first.
Copying behind.
Chase with 1 strike. Hits it, and it will be a ground rule double. 2nd and 3rd off an opposite field hit. It'll put runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. So 2-2 to Mason Sack. And Wyatt gets him.
Oh,
It'll be 2 outs with runners on 2nd and 3rd still.
we won.
Campbell Whitford will take over on the bump. All right, so Blake Nielsen facing Campbell Whitford. Campbell Whitford trying to get the last out of the inning on the mound, 8-0.
Here we go.
So 3-1 to Blake.
Here we go, Campbell. Yo.
And that one hits him. Bases are loaded for the Hornets. Campbell Whitford taking on Chase Hummeldorf. Throws a strike to Chase.
Show him your curveball, Campbell.
Come on, Campbell. Okay.
Hat backwards. Oh my gosh.
So 2-2 to Chase. Campbell Whitford can shut him down right here.
Here we go,
It's up and gone. A grand slam. It'll be 8-4. Campbell Whitford had him 0-2. Chase does not realize he's still down 4 runs, but he's going to trot on the bases like it's a holiday vacation. 8-4.
This one.
Off of the homer.
Yeah.
1-1 to Mason.
Let's go, Campbell!
I think he's fine. He's good. And Mason will be on. It'll bring up Blake Nielsen to the plate. The Bulls acting like they're losing this game. They're all kind of low energized when they're up 4 runs still on the undefeated Hornets. I'm not sure if they know they're winning. We'll see what Campbell does to Blake Nielsen. Swing and a miss. So, 0-1 to Blake. Cam Whitford in the driver's seat here. Campbell's him. It's up! And it's through for a ground rule double. Blake will hit a ground rule double and put a man on second and third. So it's 1-0 to Chase. This is the guy he's going to want to get. Hits it! And it's through. Wyatt lets it go through and 2 runs will score. It'll be 6-8. And the Bulls are letting this cookie crumble down to its last piece. So the Bulls are still trying to get 1 out. Campbell Whitford's trying to do it. We will see. Swing and a miss. Campbell Whitford with a strike. So it's 0-1 to Mason. Campbell's going to lock it in here.
All of them.
And he walks Mason. Another walk. And the game leading point coming up to the plate in Blake Nielsen. We'll see what he does here. So it'll be Blake Nielsen. With 2 on, he could break this game open here. Swing and a miss. A big hack there. Blake claiming that Campbell's pitches are hard to see because it drops so far. And he's not terribly wrong. Campbell's hard to hit off of.
Last time you put your head backwards,
Blake did have a nice rip off him last time though. We'll see. Cam Whitford can end the scare. Swing and a miss! And the Bulls take down the Hornets! Campbell Whitford! Striking out Blake Nielsen in the game. Cam Whitford and the Brooklyn Bulls pick up their first win, taking down the Houston Hornets. A big scare there, but 6-8 will be your final. It was big man Cam all along. Comes in and gets the save, a very scary save, but a save nonetheless. All right, Brooklyn Bulls, you guys just had your season opener against the Houston Hornets, the hardest team to beat. Only one of their players was there, but they did have 2 of the greatest players in the league. What do you guys have to say about the game?
Oh man, it was hard. I cannot pitch for crap. Next game I'm not pitching.
Campbell's not pitching next game.
I'm not pitching next game, but these guys here, this team is ready, bro. All the hits we had, we barely even had any outs.
And you guys are looking.
I only had 1 out. He had like 2. You had like 2. Yeah. That spin move he did. Tell me, how did you do that, bro?
What? Throw it on screen. Throw it on screen. We'll pick
Yeah.
that slide down at third base. What an insane slide there. That could arguably been the game changer.
Well, I just saw that Mason wasn't paying attention. He was just getting ready to tag me. He thought it was easy, so I just slid, did a 360, and made
It
it.
was an impressive slide nonetheless. Brooklyn Bulls, you guys still have a long schedule to go. That was only your first game, and we're at All-Star break already. What are you guys going to do to prepare for such a long stretch down the road?
We're just gonna go crazy. Hopefully we get home runs, guys. Hopefully we get a home run. Hopefully we just keep on grinding. We're working our outfield. Our outfield is perfect. Just the pitch. I am not pitching. I'm not pitching ever again.
Campbell Whitford gave up 6 runs there in the third.
Yep.
I do have a question for you, Cam Whitford. You are being featured in the 2025 All-Star Game. What are we expecting you from the All-Star Game?
I'm gonna try to get a home run. I'm trying to grind. Let me get some. I'm not pitching. I'm gonna get some hits. That's all I'm good at. So hopefully I get it.
Most of all, we're going to go have some fun down at Shangri-La
Yep,
Field.
it's
That's
fun.
going to end it from Game 5. Thank you, Brooklyn Bulls. Next game on the channel will be the All-Star Game and Home Run Derby. Home Run Derby first. All-Star Game will follow. You'll be seeing Campbell Whitford and Blake Nielsen in that. See you guys next time. That's all from Game 5.